This lesson discusses the course setup using Xampp. The topics include what is Xampp, what is included, are there any other choices, why was Xampp chosen for this course, and how do you get information on Xampp. First of all, what is Xampp? Xampp is an open source software bundle which includes open source software packages such as Apache, MySQL, PHP, Perl, which are all running on operating system X. The X could stand for Windows, Linux, or Mac. More information can be found at the ApacheFriends.org website. The Xampp bundle has distributions for Linux, Windows, Mac OS X, and Solaris. You simply click on the link. You will then be given instructions on how to download and install the package. We will be discussing in other lessons the installation under Linux, Windows, and Mac separately. We will also be discussing configuration aspects. Because it is based on open source software, Xampp is free of charge. The installation is extremely simple, and again, because it's based on popular packages such as Apache, MySQL, PHP, Perl, etc., the support is very easy to obtain. There are no charges, and this allows you to create a complete development environment, allowing you to build interactive websites on your own local computer. Once you've developed the website, you can then take the code and deploy it or copy it to the internet, which will then give you your own live website. What is included with Xampp? Xampp includes, among other things, Apache, which is web server software, and it so happens that it's currently running on over 50% of the web servers on the internet. More information can be found at httpd://apache.org. The Apache Software Foundation actually has quite a number of projects which are underway. The one that is the most well-known, however, is the HTTP server project, which is also referred to as a web server. As it stands now, it is definitely the #1 web server which is active on the internet. So by gaining a knowledge of Apache, you will have gained knowledge of a web server that is the most prevalent on the internet. MySQL is a popular database server software package. MySQL allows you to store data into components referred to as tables, which can then be related together in various ways. Information can be obtained at the dev.mysql.com website. Here you can find documentation, help, syntax checks, and information about the MySQL package. PHP is a web-based programming and scripting language. PHP is well known because it easily incorporates HTML with active programming concepts. Information about PHP can be obtained from the php.net website. On this website, you can get information about the latest releases, patches, features, documentation, frequently asked questions. There's a wiki and a number of other sources of information. Perl is an older alternative programming language, extremely popular at one point, still very widely used, well supported. However, Perl does not allow you to mix HTML as readily as does PHP. Information on Perl can be found at the perl.org website. So here you can find information about Perl, the latest version, help, documentation, and of course you can download the latest version from this website as well as having installed it through Xampp. And of course the X in Xampp stands for your operating system, and in this course we feature Windows, Linux, or Mac. Are there any other choices to Xampp? Each operating system has its own series of web servers, database servers, and programming environments. Some are free and others are not. The ones that are cross-platform, in other words, available on Windows, Linux, and Mac, includes Xampp, Zend Server CE, and a project called Bitnami. For Linux specifically, there's a package called LAMP, where the L stands for Linux, Apache, MySQL, PHP. There is another project called OPEW. In the Mac environment, you could also install something called Xampp, Mac, Apache, MySQL, and PHP. There's another project called Xampp. For Windows, there are quite a few choices. However, a number of these choices are not free. The free packages include EasyPHP, Server2Go, and the Uniform Server. The packages which are for pay are Xampp Developer Pro and Web Developer Suite. Both of them are not free. Why was Xampp chosen for this course? Xampp was chosen because it is cross-platform, open source, free of charge, well-supported, and provides a consistent interface. For demonstration purposes in this course, we will be featuring Xampp on a Windows machine. Finally, how do you get information on Xampp and its components? There is the Xampp website, which is under apachefriends.org. The Apache project can be viewed under httpd.apache.org. MySQL information can be obtained from dev.mysql.com. Information on PHP can be obtained from php.net, and Perl information is available at www.perl.org. There will be other lessons in this course which will give you specific instructions on how to install Xampp. There will be 3 separate lessons, one covering installation on Mac, one which covers the installation on Linux, and a third which covers the installation on Windows. This concludes our discussion of course setup using Xampp.